Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Macedo is the best.
Hi there, Loy Macedo speaking to you from LoyMacedo.com. Who's Loy Macedo? Think Personal Branding. Okay, so I was asked about what do I think about Lindsay Lohan getting engaged to this Dubai-based guy. Now, I don't know much about Lindsay Lohan. Neither do I know much about this Dubai-based guy whose name I don't want to take because obviously I guess he wants his privacy. But it seems that she's engaged to a Dubai-based guy. And the reason why they asked me is because I'm Mr. UAE, the information channel. Okay, so what do I think about this? Now, here's the first question that I'll ask you. If I say Lindsay Lohan, I'm pretty sure she's famous. She's known, Lindsay Lohan, but you don't know why. In fact, me, if you, without doing the research, when someone asks me, Lindsay Lohan? Yeah, she's famous. But what was she famous for? That time I was like, yeah, maybe she's famous for movies. In fact, in the media, she was known to be her friendship with Mohammed bin Salman, which was headlines. I read that once, so I was like, oh, wow, okay. Then she was arrested for robbing from a jewelry store. It seems that she was a kleptomaniac. Kleptomaniac is you just like to rob things for the sake of robbing. Then I do remember that she had a bad stint with law, drunk driving or being addicted to alcohol, even drugs that she was caught, and she broke the law multiple number of times. In fact, one CNN article, I'll put the link down below. If you copy paste it on a sheet of paper, it's almost like 2 or 3 pages long, the number of times she has been arrested. So we are talking about someone who is famous for all the wrong reasons. Now, I did a little bit of research because people ask me, what do you think about she marrying a Dubai guy? Will the relationship work or not? So what I did is I did a little bit of research. Now, we are talking of a child star who became famous, when she was young. When she was young, she was cute, blonde girl with, beautiful eyes and cutie, like Macaulay Culkin, remember Home Alone? Okay. So she was in the public eye right from a very small age, right from the age of 3, it seems. Okay, and her call to fame, this is only after research, it seems are 3 movies. The Parent Trap in 1998, Freaky Friday 2003, which is the highest grossing movie, and the teen comedy Mean Girls 2004, which took her to the pinnacle of success. But after this, it seems the problem started. She started to get into alcohol, drugs, bad behavior, typical thing that happens with success and fame. You get invited to parties, you enjoy life, you get into the road of temptation. And I think the biggest problem was she couldn't handle the success. This was the real problem, that she couldn't handle success. And when you do not have that maturity to handle success and you get addicted to vices, it's a downhill from there. And this is exactly what happened. So she started to get she was not reliable. She had massive mood swings. In fact, if you read, no studio, no production house, no director, they didn't want to work with her because she was very unreliable. And on top of that, her latest projects that she tried, where she tried to portray herself in a very mature role, I can't get the name of the movie, it failed. It just bombed. It was a box office disaster. So her brand value in terms of being a grossing actress or actor was pretty bad. I mean, when you take an actor or actress, you are expecting ROI, right? So it seems that her ability to bring in box office revenue was pretty bad. Then she was obviously famous for the wrong reasons, like she became friends with Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, and there was rumors about her affair with him. Then she was holding the Quran when she came back to USA after, staying away from USA with the Quran, and obviously people are talking, and she was claiming that she's suddenly a spiritual person. I don't know what's with these people after they get into jail or drugs or rape charges, they suddenly convert to hold a Quran, or they talk about, like Mike Tyson, oh, Allah is, my God, and this and that. I don't know why they do that. Maybe they find something, fine, after they do all this rubbish. Okay, fine. But she tried to make a comeback. She genuinely tried to make a comeback by appearing with Oprah. Imagine, the biggest name, the biggest influencer in the world, Oprah Winfrey. She appeared on her, one of her shows, but the response was massive. And once again, she was not able to handle the paparazzi, the attention, the fame. She was not able to handle anything. And it completely backfired. And then she decided to leave for Dubai I think in 2008 or something. It seems she has been in Dubai. Okay. Now, she has been in Dubai ever since. And she has tried dabbling her hand in different things, from jewelry to being an online influencer to being, starting up nightclubs in Greece where maybe she has shares or something like that. And lately she has been dabbling in crypto. Okay, so it's not that she has been sitting on her ass and doing nothing. She is 35 years old. She is really trying her level best to leverage on her brand. Okay, so she's not like an A-lister where she stars like, I'm comparing like The Rock. She's not at that level. Neither is she at the lower level where, she's absolutely a nothing and nobody. She has a very strong influence online. So right now she's leveraging on that, being an online influencer, having jewelry stores and nightclubs and whatever. Okay, and dabbling in crypto. Now, what do I think? See, when I evaluate someone, I look at their behavior pattern over the long run. With Lindsay Lohan, the problem with her is, I think she's trying to find peace. She's trying to settle down. She's trying to find some, security in life where you earn a stable amount of income. But in terms of relationships, she has had plenty of relationships which have worked out and then broken off. Now with this guy, this Lebanese guy in Dubai, it seems she knows him for 2 years, and now they have decided to take it one step further, and she was showing her engagement ring. Now, what do I think about it? See, marriage is a totally different ballgame. Marriage is not like friendship or boyfriend-girlfriend dating. When you're dating each other, you don't have much expectations and you don't think much. But when marriage comes, it's a completely bigger step and bigger responsibility. Then you start getting your nose into each other's business. And then the pressures of life where you're running a business and all that, it can really get to you. Lindsay Lohan is a person who likes to break the rules, who likes to do things her way. She's more like, as you call it, an alpha male. She likes to be in charge of her life. While this guy, he is private, she's public. He doesn't like the limelight. That is why his account is private. She likes to be, everywhere. He works for a corporate world and is very formal. She likes to be in this creative world. So I see an absolute clash of two different personalities. And given the fact that she is a female who has been into, alcohol, drugs, and free lifestyle, Western values, this Lebanese gentleman, it's premature for me to even comment without knowing him, but I don't think he has that kind of free, crazy lifestyle, this wild party lifestyle like Lindsay Lohan. So, with regards to the guy, I would say that, men, they generally like to be in charge. That's as far as I believe men like to be in charge. And he, working for a corporate world, he likes to follow protocol and hierarchy. So obviously he would like the same order to be in the house. But here you're talking of a girl who is free and do whatever she likes and drink and be with friends and all that. So there will be a massive ego clash at some point of time. Her net value and money being more than him. So unless he's ready to play second fiddle and he's ready to be under her and take orders and instructions, and then it'll work. Then fine. If he's ready to focus on her brand and promote her, like Celine Dion's husband, okay, he didn't want to shine. He was older than her, much older than her. I mean, he was old enough to be a father figure. But he didn't care about the limelight, nothing. He just focused on promoting Celine. He wanted Celine to be everything. So if this guy is willing to make Lindsay everything and he's nothing, it will work. But if he is going to be ambitious and focus on his career, and she's going to be ambitious and focus on her brand, then there will be ego clashes. And then when you factor in children in the equation, if he is ambitious and he focuses on his career, she's ambitious, she focuses on who's going to take care of the kids, the nannies. So I personally, I would not want their relationship to fail, because obviously if they fail or succeed, I don't get anything. But I doubt it's going to last. I doubt it's going to work out. They will give it their best. They must be really genuinely in love with each other. But eventually, I feel they will split, and the split will most probably take place from Lindsay Lohan, because she's not a very stable person and she cannot stay put in one place. She always has to do something new, move somewhere, try something new. And I wouldn't be surprised if she gets attracted to another guy and she wants to go ahead with his life. So this is what I feel. I don't wish them anything bad, but I call it as I see it. Okay. So you let me know, what do you think? Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? I'd like to hear your thoughts. This is me signing off. You guys take care.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Macedo is the best.